going to be real quick. Okay, so go to this Jenkins, so your project. Okay, click on settings. Okay, so click on webhooks. Okay, so I already added it, so I'm going to delete it, right? So previously, before that, you copy. I'm going to copy this one. Delete webhook, right? So what you have to do? You add webhooks. Payload URL. You copy this one. It should be IP address of your EC2 instance. What's your EC2 instance IP address as? This is our EC2 instance IP address, right? So it's working as a Jenkins, right? So what you do? 8080 GitHub webhooks, right? So here you have to give application JSON. That's it. You add it. Done. Yes, right. Now let's go back to the Jenkins again. Okay, so what you have to do is, if you are already working on Jenkins, you have to manage Jenkins, go to tools. Okay, so here there will be git option will be there. If you get errors that so the not able to find the repository, right? So you have to click on git here, go to EC2 instance, just type which git. If you give which git means so it show me that where your git is installed. Okay, you have to copy this one. Copy this and go to Jenkins and paste it here. Okay, then save it. Right, that's it. So then you won't get the errors. Now go to new my build one. Okay, click on OK. So click on git. So what the git URL? Okay, git URL. If you want to get git URL, copy this code and HTTPS. Click on this one and copy this. The credentials. You add your new credentials. If you're not added already, click on this one. Add your email ID and password. Then ID 1 or 2. That's right. Okay, so here the branch is going to be main. Okay, so then you need to give SCM. So GitHub trigger for SCM polling. Okay, so now in the build step, execute shell, give on execute shell. Okay, in the execute shell, I'm going to my this one, and I have one Python script. Okay, so now I'm going to copy this one, or I'm going to run some kind of a Python script, right? Like, or I'm going for first of all I'm going to run some kind of a simple simple script, echo hi. Okay, this is what my script. Or here also GitHub project, you can just copy paste the same thing. So what is the project URL? There is going to be, so your GitHub project URL is going to be this one, and then GitHub git, and then the main. Okay, execute shell, enable it, done. Okay, now I'm going to first of all I'm going to build it manually. See if it's working or not. Okay, it is not working. I don't know why. Okay, so what is this error? Running systems workspace, Jenkins workspace, and recommended git tool is none. Cloning git repository. Updated readme, skipping catalog, echo hi. Execute shell, mark build as a failure. Echo, okay. I think there's a spelling mistake. Okay, so echo, there is a dot is there. Okay, so this is the problem. So otherwise there is no problem here. Okay, so build now. So it will be get success, right? So it's giving echo hi. Now let's go back to your script and then change some files from here. Go to readme, echo. Okay, I'm going and committing it. So whenever I commit the changes, what will happen? So build will be automatically triggered. Okay, so third build is automatically triggered, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going back to my this thing. I'm going to see whether the Python is installed or not. Python is not found. Python, right? Okay. So yum install Python. Okay, I'm installing Python, and or I can also write some kind of shell script. Okay, so I can go here. I can just trigger /cd /tmp. Okay, so vi test.py test.sh. Okay. Uh, we have this. Okay, so I can see this error. Okay, see this script. So what I'm going to do is in the configuration I'm going to sh/tmp. So here's the place where I have my script. Okay, so whenever I'm going and changing some file over here, it should run locally. For example, I'm going and changing the code over here. Okay, so it should trigger this one. It should trigger and give me the output of my shell script. Okay, shell script, the hi message was we have written, right? It should run the shell script. It should give me a hi message. See, shell script. Okay, so if you want to run that Python script itself, so I'm updating some Python script. Okay, so for example, for that, what you have to do, I have to install Python. Okay, Python is there. Okay, Python and Python 3 are already there. Okay, I'm just giving. So if you want to do this one, what you have to do? You have to go to this one and you have to install plugins, right? Python plugins you have to install. Available plugins. Okay, Python 1.3 install. So it is just pending. So Python is successfully installed. Loading a plugin extension. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going back to the project. Which project is that one? My build one, this one, right? So I'm going and configuring it. So now I'm giving the Python script, whatever is there in the Git repository. Hello.py. Okay, so this is the file. I'm going to build it. Okay, so now whenever I'm going and changing that Python script or any kind of scripts, right? I'm going to remove this one and commit changes. What should happen now? It should trigger, right? It should triggering, And which script it should run now? It should run the Python script. I don't know why the Python is not working, so like I made a mistake, I just made a photon dot something like I just mentioned. Okay, so I'm so sorry for that. It's correct now? Yes, correct, right? Now I'm going and saving it. I'm going and editing again. I'm going and making some kind of a changes. Now what happened now? It should build again. Now what's the output it should show? Now it's running. So what should be the output of this one? See, Python hello.py, first number is 7, second number is 10, additional is 17. This is my simple Python script. The first number is 7, this one is there. Okay, let's also run this test.py file. Okay, so test.py, I'm just going and copying this one. Okay, in the same file, I'm going to run a configure. Again, I'm going to give Python test.py, save. Okay, now I'm going to change this code here. Okay, I'm just making some kind of a small configuration. Then what should be the output should give? Hello world 1 to 3. Yes, no? I already triggered. It should be triggering now. Yes, no? Yes, right. No, if you understand this concept, so because I don't refer any kind of a, so there is some kind of errors. So Python, so dot slash, so these are all the things you should be recovering. So it should not be dot slash. It should be just test.py. All right. So now, how many scripts you should run now? How many scripts you should run now? 2 scripts, right? Because we have configured 2 scripts, 2 outputs. Okay. First one is this one, second one is this one is running. Yes, understand? Same thing you can also do for a Jenkins file also. For example, I quickly show you about Jenkins file. I think my battery is getting low. Pipeline project. Okay, so GitHub 𝗙𝗂𝗹, GitHub project. Okay, so what's the project name? Where's the project? Hey, where's the project is here. Okay, so I'm going to Jenkins. Not settings. Jenkins. Code, HTTPS. I'm copying this one. GitHub project. 𝗙𝗂𝗹 or not 𝗙𝗂𝗹. Where's the Git? Hey, where's the Git hooks for this one? Okay, so I can show you that later. Okay, so for now you just try with the freestyle